Hello, everyone! Yeah, Superman has a bunch of weird powers. I just remember one thing from the comics where you could kiss someone and make them forget. Wasn't that also a thing in the movies?
Right.
I have no idea.
Neither do I.
Okay, so here's the thing. Real talk though. During the silver and golden age of comics, when superheroes were all over the place and they hadn't fully established like the canon slash lore for them, and specifically, I think during the Silver Age was anything, comic book writers would literally give Superman different powers to fit the narrative, such as if he needed to be strong enough to if he just needed a power to break chains or whatever, super strength, all that stupid crap. It's literally just whatever the writer wanted to give him at the time. I'm not even joking. They had no set idea for what they wanted to do with him, so they're just like, have fun. The comic readers will enjoy it, and they did. And now in the future, which is the modern age right now, if you look back into it, they're like, what the hell were they thinking? They were not thinking. They were not thinking. They just gave him whatever power he needed for that specific issue.
It's kind of funny.
That's the literal whole story behind it is they just gave him a power whatever he needed at the time. That's it.
That sounds about right. But yeah.
Sounds about right for everything nowadays.
I mean, they did that. They also had this weird craze where they always put gorillas in comic book episodes for DC. Like, for some reason, there was just this gorilla craze where they would put gorillas everywhere because people kept wanting gorillas.
Gorilla Grog.
Yeah, Gorilla Grodd. Then there's the Brain and his friend, the gorilla. There's this one guy who was a huntsman until he was cursed by gorillas for shooting a gorilla. He was cursed to be a gorilla. There's a one-time Jimmy Olsen married a gorilla.
Ain't Gorilla Grodd still a character to this day?
Yes, but he's from Gorilla City, where all the smart gorillas live. I don't remember much about Gorilla City other than it's basically a Planet of the Apes sort of thing, where they just, invisible city hidden on Earth of smart gorillas.
We're talking about Gorilla City.
Yes, we're talking about Gorilla City.
Yeah.
We're talking about Gorilla Grodd.
It's such a weird part of DC, and I love it. I don't even know how many people know about that.
It's a part even from the original, like, from the animated series, Justice League series, where Gorilla Grodd and the Gorilla City is just a thing. It's invisible, and no one talks about it, but yeah, Gorilla City's a thing.
Yeah. I haven't heard about it in years.
That's because everyone mentions Gorilla Grodd, but they don't mention Gorilla City anymore. I think that's funny. Because it's just a big Planet of the Apes reference, more or less.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Videos are
Meanwhile, in the Hall of Justice, personally, I don't see why we need to keep adding new members to the team. I feel like we have all our bases covered. We've got a guy that goes fast, a guy that does green,
and a guy green.
You got going on with your sweatshop of orphans.
Sweatshop of orphans.
And then the rest. Okay, me.
Superman, you're a strong guy, but sometimes we need powers that aren't just brute strength. Like if someone set up a bomb and the only way to find out where it is in time is to read their mind, like what do you do then?
Can I ask him nicely?
No.
Real curveball you threw my way. Well, I guess I just read his mind.
No, but I mean seriously, like if you were actually in that situation.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay, but you can't actually read minds.
No, I can.
No, you can't.
No,
I
can't.
can't.
No, because I've been studying you for years to learn each and every possible weakness you'd have. If you even had just one more ability, I would know.
Yeah, that's
that's true. That's very true.
He does this kind of thing. Isn't Gorilla Grodd originally a Blue Beetle villain? As far as I don't actually know who he's original. I think it was a Flash villain, actually. I'm not sure.
No, whole certainty. I know he came in.
I do remember watching a video on the Penny Plunderer, and one of his attacks, because a lot of them are just stupid, where he just fucking chucks a roll of pennies at Batman's head. He just chucks a roll of pennies at Batman's head, but yeah.
I would know.
I got like 12 more. I have quite a lot of powers you might not know about. I can control people's minds. Repair the Great Wall of China.
So you can just fix a wall by looking at it?
Oh, no, it's got to be the Great Wall of China. It's the only one he works on.
Oh.
Yeah, the Mongolians would have hated me if I were around.
Are there any other powers that aren't as specific?
Oddly enough, they get stranger the farther down the list we go. Oh,
Yeah.
I used to be able to shoot rainbows out of my hand. And you thought I was coming after Flash's job. How many colors come out of that ring, Al?
So what? We're just supposed to believe you have all these amazing powers and we've just never seen you use them before?
Well, in fairness, the reason you haven't seen seen me use them before. It's because I just don't.
What do you mean you just don't use
Well,
them?
again, a lot of them are very situational. You know, I'm waiting for the day Genghis Khan comes back. I'll be ready.
Yeah, that I understand, but some of those
Why throw
powers
things
are
at
like
me?
really useful. I mean, like mind control. You can control people's
Yeah.
minds, and you just don't use it.
Well, personally, I just find it kind of creepy. I mean, pair that with my ability to give you amnesia just by kissing you, and suddenly I go from being the symbol of hope to the symbol of, hey, watch my drink while I'm gone. And of the powers that...
That's horrible. Very yeet. Yeah, you're throwing things in my face for some reason, am I?
do work, some of them don't really work. I mean, when I said shape-shifting, I should have clarified I meant only from the shoulders up, only my head.
I mean, that's,
Yeah.
that's not terrible.
Yeah, but it only really works if I'm disguising as someone with my exact same build. Otherwise,
Yeah.
I look like a really bad disguise or a really good Photoshop.
You can
Really
just
good
change the
photo.
shape of your face. Why is your secret identity just you with glasses?
Well,
Yeah.
come on, they're not just glasses. They're hypnotic glasses.
But if you can control people's minds, then you could already just.
Probably.
Yeah.
I really don't like
A
it.
lot of these
I
powers
really
are
don't
pretty cool,
like
but for the most part, it kind of sounds like you were just pulling them out of your
That
ass.
might have been one of my powers,
Yeah.
for all I can remember.
I mean, to me, it just kind of
Ready
sounds
for the
like
head
whatever
pat.
the situation called for, you could just kind of do it.
I mean, that's how I pretty much developed all of my powers. But back in the day, I couldn't
Yeah.
fly. I could only jump really high. But then one day, I'm like, you know, I
Thank you
really
for the
don't want
head
to do this
pats.
anymore. And then I can fly.
All right, you
Yeah.
can fly because of the difference in gravity. You have all this strength and speed because of the different sun. What exactly about your Kryptonian DNA makes you able to give people amnesia by kissing them?
You know what? That's a great question. Let me go over to Krypton and answer. Oh, wait, no, they're all fucking dead. I'll never know. I don't know.
Well, copy their powers, but leave the drama dumping to me.
There's really not one old
Yeah.
power of yours that you wouldn't want to try to bring back into the modern age.
Well, there is one, but it's a little odd. I think it's best if I just show you.
What the?
Shoot, man, what is
It's
that?
me, Batman.
What?
It's a little me.
Yeah,
What the
I can see
hell?
Superman, 125, 1958. This is
He
something I
had
can
to
do.
give
Is
a
that like a toy?
specific.
No, no,
He
it's
gave
not
a
action.
specific number. Let me go back a little. No.
Boy,
No,
or
no, it's not an action figure or anything. It's really me. It's a clone of me.
why is it
Why is it so small?
so small?
I don't know. You try making a clone and seeing how big you can make it.
What do we do now?
Well, it needs to.
It needs to explode, apparently. What the hell? Does he get into a small bottle? He does that to get... Oh, he gets into a ball city of Candor. Oh, that makes sense. That's still weird and dumb, but yeah. Muffle ears. Yes, I have very fluffy ears. Prime
Also,
floofers. I do not have prime floof, unfortunately. That's just
I
my
don't know
tail.
if this is still a thing, but Superman's dad Jor-El is actually alive.
I thought it was just a hologram.
No, he literally comes back because apparently some time bullshit, and he was a thing. He took John, kind of wanted to train him because he's half Kryptonian, and then he just straight up disappeared. And I'm like,
What?
what was that about?
In some
Why?
canon. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know what's going on there.
No, it's
Explode
It's
now.
weird,
The
Hedgehog.
longer it's
He
alive,
was
the
a
more
thing,
likely it's going to become self-aware.
like,
and
a
then,
couple years
there we go.
ago.
Yep, it's aware now.
What's it doing?
Well, it looks to me like it just realized it's alive, which is it's a dangerous thing. Oh,
Where's it going?
I don't know, but it needs to explode. It's going to explode any second.
Oh my God.
How do we have this?
Very nice photo.
It's a
That
very
was
nice-
funny.
Gamersup. This video is brought to you by Gamersup. Are you shocked?
Oh my god. Well then.
like literally it was like it was weird. It was like 2-3 years ago. The storyline, I want to say, it was fucking.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird things. I kind of hate how they aged up John. That was weird.
Yeah, instead of we see him grow up as a grow up with Damien. No, they decided, hey, we're gonna do a time skip for him. It was just like, why? You don't do jack shit with John anyway, so why bother?
I don't know. I don't know.
Are you surprised? Did you not expect that? Do you not want a delicious drink, a delicious treat?
Not
Use code
really,
solid.
no.
It supports the
I don't
channel.
know, Coleman,
But if
honestly.
you want to support me emotionally, go check out this cool
I'll be right
gaming
back.
video from my channel that I upload on
Oh.
regularly. Ugbies and I go play Yu-Gi-Oh with really terrible decks from the anime.
I just
evil,
love
I
that
hate you.
look
I hope
on
you
his-
die a cruel, lonely death.
I'm gonna just pass the turn, Mokuba. Please stop swearing at me.
What the
It's not proper.
That's
Shut
not
up, dude.
proper.
I'm going to kill myself.
All right, well that's all. I love you. Thanks for watching. Bye.
What the hell?
I don't know what more you wanted from me.
And someone just brought up Laserpig and did an ad read for him. We live in a program, I swear. Listen, I brought him up randomly. The only way I know I'm real, I have no idea if any of you are real.
Listen, what I'm saying is this: my life sucks as is. If you guys are doing this on purpose, I'm gonna fucking kick someone in the dick. If you don't have one, I'm still kicking you there. I don't fucking care.
All I need to know is Tom King does not touch Wonder Woman anymore or any lead guy. I don't know who Tom King is. So there's that.
Tom King. I think he's notoriously one of the worst writers. There's a couple comic book writers that should not touch certain characters because of how bad they write them.
Yeah.
And if they somehow get a new arc, everyone's just like, oh well, I'm not reading this arc anymore, and DC and Marvel loses money, and they're like, yeah, okay.
Okay, so 2024 Wonder Woman comics are just inconsistent as hell, huh? All right. Well then. Thank you all so much. If you liked our rambling, if you want more, you can come over to our streams where we do this every Sunday. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye, and take care of yourselves. Right, Fable?
No.
Oh my god. Later, guys.